Yo, Jacasa, you on the line?
Yeah, I'm thinking my phone tripping. I'm like, damn, it's super silent. I'm about to call T-Mobile.
Nah. We all good, man. What's going on with you, gang?
Chilling like a villain.
Man, I know y'all getting ready for that Ahat event, man.
Yes, sir. Last minute press, making sure everything go right.
I heard. How you feeling about your battle, man? You ready to do some work?
Yeah, I got some shit. I got some shit. I had to make sure I have some stuff. Plex is nice to me, but I got some shit.
Oh yeah, man. Nah, Plex on the mission this year, man. He done started the year off talking crazy.
You gotta be on a mission. The pressure on him, not me.
Why you say that?
I mean, I would assume that he wants to get his. I mean, he's looking for the respect that he deserves. So he can't afford to take this L. You gotta mind you, I'm not the battle rapper when my stock's supposed to be down. So he can't take this L. So that puts the pressure on him. You gotta mind you, if I lose, I'm supposed to lose. That's how the critics say.
I don't know about supposed to lose because it's still the home game. You still got, you know what I'm saying, you a vet in this shit. You've been doing this shit for a minute, so it's not like niggas can act like you just not saying nothing or you just trash out there. So I mean, you got some shit.
That's the way that that's the way the critics make it seem. So I'm always the underdog now. It's weird. Might have to. I think changed.
I'm gonna be honest. I think what it is, bro, honestly, is a lot of people who were dope in the old era, like the eras of past, like years past, that style or those styles or however people rapped or whatnot, it just hasn't translated to this era of battle rap because now things are like a lot different. Shit is always focused on wordplay,
my interview,
entendres and all that shit. Like,
because I was actually one of the few that was actually ahead of my time. Yeah, I mean, I was ahead of my time when I was doing this. That's what's crazy. Well, if you look at the old Ahat, I was the only one punchlining. You got to really look at the old Ahat. I was the only one, because I remember this is why I said I needed my interview. That's why I said, I said there was a lot that I needed to address. I just didn't want to address it because, it was Geechee Gotti Day. So I was like, let me put mine to the side, you feel me? Team player,
Yeah, no, I feel you.
Because I'm like, because I feel like it's either people just think I be talking the talk or I'm just that misunderstood. Because I get the concept of, I realize with these crews, it's all about being likable. And it's like, when you just likable, people tolerate you. But when you talking shit, and that's what they consider it as, but what is talking shit? Because what I was told is, it's not talking shit if you actually have facts to what you're saying. So at that moment, it's no longer an opinion. You're actually speaking factual. So I'm not talking shit. I'm actually speaking facts, but it's one of those. Maybe people just don't want to hear it. And I say, that's what go wrong with Billy Boondocks. Because some of the shit he be saying some real shit. It's just no one take him serious because he's done so much clown shit. You don't know when he's serious or not because you still don't know if he's really doing this for attention or he's actually genuine. So it fucks him in the long run. When I'm saying this shit, it's like I told you, like what's crazy is you can go through your own file. I told you about the PG shit, how it was going to happen. It happened that way. Same way how I told you with the Ahat shit. It ended up happening that way. Because I'm sitting here saying, like, for me having Ahat for a whole year, which crazy is I had this conversation with you a whole year ago, and I said I had to rebrand everything and get me some dope rappers. A year later, I actually have the dope rappers. It took me a year. So when people sit here and say, like, oh, man, we heard y'all events was this, that, and the y'all got to realize the behind-the-scenes shit of November was the actual first event that I had 100% control of everything. So that was the first event I had control of.
prior to that, was it like OD helping, or was it somebody else? In
You got to
Ahab,
mind you,
like,
January, I just set up the battles. That was OD. I set up the battles. The event was OD. If you look at the flyer, that's the Billy Boondocks versus Prime. You look at the flyer, hosted by OD. I just set up the battles.
Okay.
The July event, I just set up the battles. I never had control. The situation that happened with the camera, that's all, that had nothing to do with me. I just set up the battles. As of November was the actual first event where I actually had control of the event. But like I said, what it looked like on Facebook, of course, you have to take the fall. But like I said, if you go back to your conversation of last year, it's like I said, 65 did a good job. But niggas don't realize that when I took this shit over, it was in a bad position. We had no roster. To the point right now, I can legit say that I have almost 5 to 6 rappers that I feel comfortable with that I can go to war with. But it took me a year to do it. So in my mind, I feel at the end of the day, I made major progress from where we was at. So everybody that's, Ahad dead, I'm saying, of course it was. When you really got to take this motherfucker to the grave and dig that shit back up, it takes a lot of work. But, people still think I'm talking shit when I'm just sitting there saying that I'm just talking facts of everything that I ever said, because everything that I said can always be traced back. Because I learned that as a young one. You feel me? You don't never just talk, because everybody has an opinion. And everybody's opinion, right or wrong, we don't know if it's right or wrong. So I can never tell somebody their opinion is wrong. But if you give me actual facts, then at that moment I have to sit there and humble myself to say, you know what, this person is right. Because I realize with this whole culture, with the way this culture is pissing me off right now. Because it's like, it's too different. I feel like I'm in a position of, and it's a fucked up position that I'm in, that I feel like, damn, I don't want to be the reason that I tear the West apart. And I'm starting to feel like that, damn, I can get that power to do that shit when I'm watching, like, people like you. You know how much work y'all had to put in to build this shit up, to make everybody united? Y'all did that shit, and that shit is amazing that it happened like that. But I'm sitting there saying, for it to be so big in unity, it's not unity. It never was unity from the jump. And the thing about it is, when I was trying to be quiet about it, and I was telling you about it, because all the shit that I said ended up coming true. I said on the radio, I said, Nico, what they going to end up doing, they going to book Vegas niggas, but they not going to book me. And they going to say, well, we do fuck with Vegas niggas. That's when I said I'd be cool if I have to fall on the sword. And I figured it'd happen.
Yeah, I remember that.
Way. Right, but that's how it ended up going down. For somebody to tell me, oh, we didn't book you after your BF battle, when I sit there and say, if you booked me off my King Malcolm battle, my BF battle was better than the King Malcolm battle. Those bars that I spit, I know for a fact was better. The me and BF battle was actually better than the King Malcolm battle. So, and that's a battle that I won. So did you not be booking you off a battle that I won?
Let me ask you something. Do you feel like when it comes to getting booked for PGs, do you feel it should be more so off of the performance or more so off of your winning battles?
It should be off both. But I put it like
a balanced
this, like
mix of
when
both?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, the objective is to win. We don't go play. If you go hoop, you going to win. I don't give a fuck if your shot was ugly. If it go in, it went in, right? Because there's some motherfuckers like, damn, his shot's so ugly, but this nigga just scored 20. You can't get mad how he scored his 20. Because there'd be some niggas with some pretty-ass jumpers and missing. So what is the objective? The objective is to win. That's when I got in battle rap, the goal is to always to win. In anything you do, we play Monopoly, I'm playing to win. So I never got the concept of if you win a battle, it's not good enough. Because I sit here and say, then that falls into, I get the old likability shit. When people got to realize, that's why I say, bro, I don't say shit for no reason. Anything I ever said, because I know how politics work. You got to mind, I went through this shit with Ahab. It wasn't I didn't get behind this scene just to do it because I felt like I wanted some power. The power is irrelevant. Look at any battle, you don't see me in a battle. You don't see me hosting. I don't care about the spotlight, you feel me? I'm okay with being in the background. because that's what's most important is trying to make sure everything is right. It's not about the shine and the credits. That's why I say you can't give certain people power because they take advantage of it. Because some people ain't never had power. Some people are not leaders. And if you've never been a leader, when you get a little bit of ounce of power, you feel important. And I feel like on the West, it's too many people that's important that's not really important. But people got that power to be important. And I look at it like that shit is crazy to me.
Do you feel like it's more so? I got two questions. There's some that you said a little earlier. What you were just saying just now, you were like it should be a balanced mix of both. And when we first started talking, I was talking about like the eras and things kind of being different. Like, do you feel like? Because how I look at it now, winning back in the day used to be premium. Like, if you weren't winning, if you know what I'm saying, wasn't one of them dudes, you really wasn't able to battle at all. Like, niggas wouldn't even let you in them circles like that. You know what I'm saying? So, do you feel like now it's more so, like, do you feel like winning should come back? Do you feel like it should just be...
It's about being light. I'll put it like this. Look, Saint is the perfect example. And don't get it... Saint is a decent-ass rapper to me. That's why I say when people say, oh, you just hate on Saint, I've never met him personally to ever hate on no man. Plus, he a little nigga, what I want to hate on. I hope for him to progress in life. Because I be seeing little shit that he posts on, on Facebook and shit like that. So I'm like, I hope battle rap take off for him. Because you could tell, like, he's still young. It's like how Lil K.O. is. They young. So I would hope battle rap take off for him and say he wouldn't have to be in the streets, you feel me? Everybody's not fortunate to be in good positions where you don't have to be in the street. You don't have to portray these tough guy acts or be tough no more because you're in a better position than you were when you first got into this shit. Like, when I first got into Ahat, like, what's funny is how I learned about Ahat, my homeboy from my neighborhood told me about Ahat. We was in a trap. It was literally 2 a.m, which is crazy, and we was just chilling. He said, bro, you should get an Ahat. And I said, what the fuck is Ahat? And he was like, bro, just go up there, because everybody know I used to bag and shit, so it was on some funny shit. Like, bro, you should just go. He said, you'll probably cook niggas, like, just bag on their ass. Because, like, I knew about Artie, but I knew about Artie on some street shit because he battled my nigga D Cross. And it was a hood battle that got like 10,000 views on YouTube. It wasn't on through no Ahat. I never knew about Ahat. So when I finally went to Ahat, that's why I say, like, it's like I learned the difference of battle rap to what's really, to real life. Because when I used to go to Ahat, I was different. They didn't rap like they didn't even dress like how I dress. So I'm looking at these niggas like they weird, and they looking at me like I'm weird. Because we didn't, we was into the snapbacks. We was in the swag shit. Like, we was into that shit tough. Like, talking about bitches and all that other shit. Because, like, you niggas got to realize, if you go look at all the Ahat shit, them niggas used to criticize me because they said I used to rap like a jungle rapper. Because if you remember the jungle, they was all punchlines. And Ahat was more of a joke lead. But, my favorite rapper was Conceited. So that's just a natural style that I took after. So when I was doing this punchline shit, niggas didn't fuck with it because it wasn't that many punchline rappers like that. That's why I say, like, when the style did change, that's why when you say, oh, it's a new style, and I'm like, the style that niggas is doing, I've been scheming. I was scheming 6 years ago. I was doing 4-bar punchline 6 years ago. I was doing 2-bar punchline 6 years ago. Niggas just didn't fuck with it because I was on a platform that didn't fuck with punchlines like that. Because I'm niggas didn't know that shit like that. That's why I said it's so much. I learned the politics of battle rap the hard way. Because when I used to go to these events, you feel me, I didn't know the difference between what's battle rap talking shit to what's real life. Niggas will talk shit in the battle rap, I'll be ready to turn up. The niggas that I was with, that's how we came. Like that. Like, niggas didn't know. I was the first ever Ahat rapper to ever be suspended from an event because of an incident. You know who C-Knife from the Dub Shot is, right?
Yeah, I'm familiar.
Right. I got suspended because I got into it with this nigga because I was finna kill this. I was finna plug him. Like, where niggas literally had to grab me and really beg me and my baby mama to go home. Like, bro, please do this for us. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Please, like, it literally went like that. Huh? This was like This is about 2012, 2013. This was about around that time.
Oh, okay.
Like, I literally got into it. I was a high head. But this is how I learned the politics shit. Which is funny is, literally, I got suspended for the next event, so I couldn't come at all. And then I came back. And the event I came back, Fats ended up getting into a fight. So in my mind, I'm looking like, I know y'all about to suspend him, and nothing happened. And I learned the politics of the game. That I realized motherfuckers fuck with who they fuck with. But then, like, being on the business side of shit, I understand that shit. Like, I was just in a West Coast group, like, last week, and somebody told me, like, I was just talking shit, and they was like, you know Kelly more known than you? And I was just like, damn. I realized what likability gets you, where a motherfucker really sit there and say, like, motherfuckers really must not know who the fuck I am. Like, niggas don't know I was the first West Coast artist to ever be booked on the East Coast card. I was booked in King of the Ring. Me and Juice was supposed to battle each other in King of the Ring. Like, everybody remember King of the Ring, because these are old, the old leagues. They, it's Queen of the Ring now, but when they had King of the Ring, I was booked out there. I didn't take the battle out there because, I listened to a motherfucker that basically told me it wasn't good for the image of the brand to branch out like that. But I was booked on the East Coast. I was at the first ever URL event, Guerrilla Warfare in Chicago. And niggas knew who I was. Like, niggas knew who Picasso was, which is crazy to me. So I'm like, my niggas, like, I'm like, damn, I've been everywhere. I've been fucking with people, and I'm like, I had to learn the politics of this shit the hard way. And now that I learned the shit, it's like, okay, I tried to be cool with motherfuckers. And everything that I sit here and say is to the actual of a factual, like the riot. Like KP, like in my mind, I'm like, it's crazy that I feel like, damn, why niggas don't fuck with me when all I did was ever show niggas love? I fucked with niggas super hard. When niggas used to personally call me and I'd take a battle for $150 to help them image their artist. When niggas didn't know who their artist was and I was the name, and you couldn't really get other artists like that because this when, niggas first start going Hollywood on niggas. And they was taxing niggas. Because you got to mind you, your overall battle, niggas was only getting paid $200-$300. So when niggas be trying to pretend like, oh, I get $400-$500, stop. Niggas at the most was getting $200-$300 back in the days. Because, that's what niggas, it felt like niggas was personally paying you. Because a lot of these leagues wasn't doing views like that. So in my own mind, that's why I sit there and say, like, niggas don't know. I got a tour with OD. I got a tour with OD over the politics and shit, but I had to understand from the business why OD didn't want to push me. I get it now because he can never guarantee that I was going to ever stay with Ahat because I made it clear that I wanted to be bigger than Ahat. I wanted to go to URL, and this is before the PGs. Before that shit even existed, I had dreams of that shit, and I sat there and said, I knew about marketability. I knew about that shit. I knew that motherfucking, that if you market yourself well, that people will really come to these events to come see you. Motherfuckers looked forward to seeing the Picasso battle at Ahat. Whether I won or lost, you could say I was trash, but motherfuckers wanted to see me battle. I would go to these events, man, I can't wait for you to battle. But it was just the way I marketed myself. I knew the business of some of this shit. Because it was never about rapping and it was never about talent. It's how you market the fucking brand that you have. That's why I was like, I'm never no stupid nigga. I knew to appeal to the bitches. Because those were the people that watch. Do people even know that I had over 1 million views on YouTube years ago? That I'm one of the most viewed rappers on the West Coast? Years ago I had that. And the difference is, as much as y'all shit on the Ahat views, I never got the fortunate to get a funny name. That means all my views are with actual Ahat rap battle, Picasso verse. I never got a funny name view. You will never see Picasso verse 17-year-old or Picasso verse Crip. You don't see that. You don't see it. For real. You don't see that shit. So all my views were actually legit. I got ciphers with over 200,000 views on the Ahat page.
I'm going to be honest, a lot of the people in the West, and this is something that I see with a lot of people who come from the old Ahat, those views and like all the stuff that happened back then, I feel like it's almost put, like in today's battle rap, it's almost graded on a curve where it's like you did it, you was putting on, you was that dude at one time, But like in today's world, the only view that people really care about now is the King of the Dot, the URL, the UW. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if your battle out here is getting like 100,000 view, or if it's, you know what I'm saying, in the tens of thousands, maybe it might catch people's attention. But really right now, everybody's just kind of looking for the URL and King of the Dot view. No, but that's what I'm saying. That's why right now it's probably like for dudes like yourself who's just
but what's
old
considered
school.
Like, how long everybody been out? I'll put it like this. If you look at your average battle rapper, which is crazy, is half these niggas is older than me. Like, I'm not even one of those situations where like, I'm 35, 36, still trying to hang. Like, half these niggas is older than me. I'm not even in my 30s. Half these niggas is older than me. So it's just in a situation that, damn, I've been around that long, because I didn't get into battle rap till I was 21. That's when I, officially got into battle rap. And which I got into battle rap just to do music, because I knew, it's hard being a local artist, especially in Las Vegas. It's hard being a local artist. And battle rap with Ahat took everything out. But I never been a Hollywood nigga to sit there and say, pay me because of my views. I don't even mention my views. I didn't give a fuck about the views. I was around, you feel me? Funny part is, like, Diesel bring us some funny shit, like when we used to be on Twitter. And I told Diesel he couldn't even, I said, he at me before. And I said, Diesel, don't you ever at me until you get over 500 followers, because I don't talk to people with less than 500 followers. And it was funny because he didn't have no followers. But I was popping on Twitter back then. So I was like, my nigga, one of those situations. That's why I'm like, now that, don't get it twisted, the PG's URL is over here. Like I just posted on my Facebook today. I said it's crazy. The first ever PG card is 4 Vegas rappers on there. I don't know. That's when Danny Myers set the shit up. It's 4 Vegas rappers. The first ever actual official event they had in Vegas. There was not one Vegas rapper on that card. How y'all have a whole event in a city that has a whole league? Y'all didn't have one Vegas rapper. Not one. We didn't even, and I was like, that's crazy to me. You came to our city, through a whole event, and we came out to, and some niggas came to support. We didn't get one rapper. So I'm like, nigga, it's not about being bitter. I'm just sitting there saying like that, because anytime I've ever talked to you, Nico, and quote me if I'm wrong, anytime I mention Book, I mention another Vegas rapper. Do I not? So it's never in the sense of being selfish. This never was ever in this. That's why niggas like, you just mad because you not booked. I've never just mentioned my name by myself. Anytime I've said Vegas, hey, book, if you don't want to book me, book this nigga, because it's not about me. It's big. It's not about, because I've never been a selfish nigga. I'm just one of those, damn, y'all gave the wrong niggas power. And the thing about it is, you can do that shit to Billy Boondocks because don't nobody take that nigga serious. I know the business so much that it's easy for me to get into the East Coast. If I sit here and say, y'all niggas be shocked to in my inbox, let alone niggas be shocked to in my girl inbox. How many niggas want to fly my girls out to this event for her to go co-host? So now that I was able to make these plugs, it's like, damn, do I need to go to the East Coast to bring niggas to Vegas to sit here and see the shitty shit, to sit here and say, you know what, this West Coast pretending shit like we're all not united. We're not all united at all. We're not united at all because everybody don't fuck with everybody. But it's not everybody don't fuck with everybody. Everybody don't fuck with selected people. And it seems like this heat coming down when it comes to Vegas, which I'm the only motherfucker that's speaking on it. You gotta mind you, I got into it with Yak, which you seen the post. I said let's battle, not let's fight. Let's battle for $1,000. You blocked me off the group because I said let's battle in a battle rap group. You can't say I didn't take him serious because he ain't got the $1,000. That'd be a lie, because if any nigga follow me on Facebook, clearly know I got the money. I bet $1,000 on NBA 2K before. I got Facebook Lives with me with 2,000-3,000. If a nigga follow my Snapchat, I just counted $2,000 2 nights ago. So it ain't clearly, it's not I didn't take you serious because you ain't got the money. But then I sit there and say, this is what happened when you give a nobody power. How do you block a nigga that said let's battle in a battle rap group because you didn't like me tagging you? That's power tripping. Now you're power tripping. And can't no real nigga sit there and say, what did you block the nigga for? Because he said let's battle. And I said, yeah, my nigga, niggas came out here and gave the wrong niggas power. That's not making it seem like KG was just some top tier battle rapper. That nigga he wasn't. He wasn't even mid tier at best. He was no Rum Nitty. He was no Danny Myers, and his name wasn't spoken up like that. A lot of niggas think KG trash in battle rap. Let's not pretend like we not seeing these comments or we all wasn't in these unbiased groups. A lot of niggas think he trash. It's more niggas that think he trash than think he good. But I'm assuming maybe he figured he couldn't make it in battle rap, so hey, let me get the business side because there's more money there. Ain't no not. I'm a businessman. So if you made the switch because of the money, that's understandable. But why am I seeing niggas have to like every fucking post? You know how many, and Nico, I know you see it. You know how many niggas like this nigga post or they'll comment on this nigga status and tell him, this like the realest post I ever seen. And I be looking like, wow, is this what you niggas feel y'all got to do to get this nigga attention? For him to book you niggas a battle? I know niggas that don't even share their own homeboys' music, but really sharing this nigga status, liking this nigga post, telling him he real. Like, come on. I'm like, nigga, y'all talking to this nigga like he a bad bitch or something. But I'm like, niggas really got to do this. And I don't even want to name niggas, but it's a lot of niggas, and I know you seen it. You can go look at some of these posts, and it be the same rappers. They really a comment damn near every day. This so real. Oh, man, bro, I appreciate what you doing for the West. Like, nigga, you can tell somebody you appreciate them, but you don't have to say it every day. You don't have to tell that person every time you see them. That's like saying when you love someone, hey, I love you, babe, but I don't need to tell you, babe, you sexy every day. Every day I need to tell you sexy, then you're dealing with some low self-esteem. So when I sit here and say, hey, my nigga, I feel niggas got to really kiss your ass to get a battle. I ain't got time to like your motherfucking status. I ain't got time to tell a nigga his post is real when, nigga, I don't feel that shit real. I just watched this nigga drop a cipher. That shit was corny. And I really you killed that KG because he rapped some cipher off the beat. And I'm like, this nigga low-key off beat. KG, you killed that. And I'm like, damn. It's amazing when you get power, niggas are really like, damn, will they really kiss your ass? All because of the opportunity. And don't get it twisted, nigga. It's like the URL is like, my nigga, that's like the NBA of battle rap. And it's a lot of niggas that I will really sell a soul for that opportunity. So, like, even when I told the nigga, I said, bro, I'm real enough to tell you, my nigga, that I was being fake, trying to be fake and a battle rap friend with y'all niggas. Because that was fake of me trying to be a battle rap friend just to get a battle. That I really felt that I had to, okay, let me stop saying shit and be a battle rap friend with these niggas. Because I say battle rap friend because it's like one of those, I wouldn't be cool with you niggas outside of battle rap. If this how you niggas act, I would have been probably punched on one of you niggas. Like, I would have been agitated. It would have annoyed me because I don't hang out with niggas like that. I can't hang out with a nigga that want to be praised all the time. You're not God. What are we praising you for? And you're just giving niggas opportunity. And then on top of that, now you're taking advantage of it because a lot of niggas want these opportunities. That's why I sit there and say, when Danny Myers was running shit, didn't nobody have to do that shit for no Danny Myers. Yo, just call that nigga and say, Danny Myers, bro, can I get a battle? And that nigga get you a fucking battle. You didn't have to tell him, bro, you were the best rapper. Nigga, I used to call it, Danny Myers could tell you, I'll call that nigga, Danny Myers, I'll cook you, nigga. Just like that. And still give me a battle, bro. And he'll give me a battle. Look, like it's on my page, the first ever PG. I'm booked.
You referring to KG, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to say this. I do see some of what you're saying, like when you say people go out of their way to try to be cool with them. They try to go out of their way to say certain shit just so they can try and be quote-unquote on the good side. What I will say, though, for the most part, KG is not the one that's out here scouting the talent of the West and putting the word out.
He got niggas that's doing that.
Booked. Yeah, so I'm saying like for KG, if somebody's not recommended, it's not, like, I'm gonna be honest, it's not good just because at the end of the day, we love the culture, we love battle rap, we love the hip hop element of it, but it's a business at the end of the day, and they're not gonna book nobody on those platforms who either wasn't recommended or somebody who's not gonna sell tickets. That's just like how it is. So whoever are the ones.
So what's the business side of everything?
The business side for me personally is this: if your URL You know what I'm saying? You're a culture, you know what I'm saying, street battle rap, but it's a business. I have to book the
and it's
people
all about marketability.
who are gonna be able to be
It's about
marketable,
appeal.
or two, have a sustainable brand where if I put you on the platform, you ain't got to show out and be Rum Nitty great. You ain't got to be Danny Myers great, but can I work with your brand? Can we market off of what you're bringing? Do you have? Are you performing well?
Is your console
I'll say it like this. I think, me personally, what I feel about you, I feel like in the West, I feel like you would give a lot of people problems. I feel like you could give people problems here.
No, hold on. If I told you,
I feel like there's different things that they're looking for.
If I told you, okay, do you think Kid Clutch hard? Do you think the Kid Clutch is hard?
Yeah, he's fine.
Would you put him in your top 10? The Kid Clutch. Would you put him in your top 10?
See, I'm biased because Clutch is in my personal top 3 all time, bro. So I'm a little biased.
See, he in your personal
Clutch,
top 3. Hear how you say that, though. That's he on your personal top 3. If I told you I beat Clutch, and the only reason my battle didn't drop is because of the politics, and I got into it with OD, so that footage never dropped. It shocks you right now to sit there and say, I beat Clutch 2-1 in California.
Listen, I'm going to be honest. It wouldn't shock me to hear that Clutch lost the battle or anybody else. I don't care who you name from here. It would never surprise me on who you say will lose a battle. The thing is, and this is how battle rap is now, this is why I was saying that times have changed, and it's not just styles. The battle rap fan of today doesn't care if you don't have any clear wins. They don't care if you've taken L's. What they care about is your performance. Like, we look at a dude like, okay, I'll name somebody like Surf, right? No, look at Surf. I'm gonna go to somebody who's really well known, who's universal. Everybody knows Surf. Surf started off his URL career, Young Ill and DNA. At that time, people said that he got 3-0 both battles. It was clear. Nobody was debating it. Now today, it's a debate because of different things that battle rap looks for now. Surf was doing and others weren't. But at that time, he took back-to-back 30 pieces. L's, clear L's, he did. Right? Now, the problem is, not a problem, but what was good on his end was he performed so well and showed you so much potential, people were willing to look past the L's. I feel like people here in the West, and you fall into this category, y'all are winning battles, y'all are doing enough to make a battle debatable or edge in a battle, but the performance isn't standing out to somebody who's scouting to say, okay, you're winning the battle, but are you showing out? Are you shaking the room? Or, you know what I'm saying? If you're battling somebody who's below you.
Likable.
Okay, so I'll give you an example.
If somebody else say my bars, niggas get praised for him.
Look at Grizz.
Grizz.
He's the most recent. No, he's the most recent person. So if you look at Grizz we go back to when, you know what I'm saying, had the Dose battle and all that shit. Like the XP battle was probably the battle that really set it off for him, probably at that time, right? So if you look at it from then and you look at all the battles he's had, you've seen a consistent progression, right? That's somebody who, when you watch him in the building and you watch him on cam, he stands out. They're looking for people, I'm not saying to be exactly like Grizz, but they're looking for that kind of stand out, like, okay, in a pack of people in your class, you stand out. Like Saint, to me, stands out. He's original. He don't sound like anybody else out here. You know what I'm saying? He got his own little flow and everything. He's an original. He stands out. Somebody like Grizz stands out to me. I would say somebody like, obviously Geechee, you know, all the main names, but I would say somebody even like Clutch. Clutch is an original. I don't think I see anybody else on the West who I say, okay, you got this from him. I think he's an original. I feel like there's a lot of people here, they got the battle rap template. They got the street battle rap template. I can be a punchliner dude. I can give you gun bars. They have the template, but they're not wowing you like these other dudes are. They're not standing out of the pack. They're kind of just in that same circle.
People stand out.
That's why I feel like it's hard to like distinguish certain people.
Because they like
sometimes that plays a part, but I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Talent for me personally, I can't speak
one
for
nigga that
me
can
personally.
lose a battle, and I watch niggas get him like they'll make an excuse. I can't afford to lose a battle because niggas don't like me. But I'm like, I mean, if you meet me in person, it's different because when niggas outside of battle rap, everybody fuck with me. Diesel and all them niggas, when they come out, Bobby Lee, when niggas come out to Vegas, you know, outside of battle rap, everybody fuck with me. But in battle rap, I never been one of those niggas that can just, because I took it before. That's the thing. I went through this with Ahat before. So I'm like, I've had to take this shit before. And I'm like, nigga, I done sat there, homie. I didn't watch a motherfucker not put my battle out because to not progress my career. I done watched it happen before where, nigga, I got battles that got vaulted that would have made niggas look at me like, damn, this nigga probably one of the best in Vegas. I got a whole battle where I cooked the nigga and the judges cheated me and conceded and Heartless on camera just sit here and say, my nigga, wow, these niggas cheated you, bro. Your style don't fit this league. You one of the hardest niggas in Vegas. And these are two niggas that vouched for me that sat there and said, like, damn, I just watched these niggas cheat you, to a nigga that choked. And they like, bro, you boring niggas' life away. They was just like, your style don't fit this league. But you got to mind you, at this time, nigga, this is my home league. This is Vegas. This is my home league. I have no choice. But I was one of the first few Vegas rappers to actually be able to get booked in other places. I was one of the few that could actually get outside of motherfucking Vegas. That's why I sit there and say, I'm just not likable. So I get that. Motherfuckers don't fuck with me, and I sit there and say, but I'm like, niggas make people irrelevant. Like Kelly, for example. Why are you important to the culture? What the fuck have you done besides post a flyer and probably help book a venue? What made you important? And it's too many people making irrelevant people important. For what? How are you really helping the culture? Because I'm like, you're in the same position.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. When it comes to Kelly and Kelly the homegirl, shout out to Kelly. I fuck with Kelly heavy. I'm gonna keep it 100% real with you, bro. And this is real shit, bro. I would not be gassing nobody or sugarcoating nothing, bro. When it comes to the Northwest, if it wasn't for Kelly and BP, the vlogger, I wouldn't know none of them niggas in the Northwest, because the only nigga who promos and puts himself out there is Stewie Newton. That's it. And I'm brutally honest, and they know because I've talked to them on the show.
No, I give her that. She puts on for the Northwest. That's never a hate.
That's what I'm saying. So when you talk about, like, with the culture and her, like, what she brings to the table, she's putting on for an entire section of the West that, just like how you feel Vegas gets overlooked, the Northwest is grossly overlooked, because there's a lot of people out there I've watched on cam like, damn, okay, this dude's fire. Like, where he come from? You know what I'm saying? But they out there in the Northwest,
but to give you importance,
they really don't have that kind of, like, spotlight.
But to give you importance to say your word is bond, you're not that important. Like, yay, you're not that important. Like, it kills me that he thought I was hating on him. And I say, bro, I literally, and anybody is quoting, and I posted it numerous times, bro, I've seen 2 battles from you. I've seen the Scheme battle, and I think I've seen the Geechee battle. In both battles, you choked. So, and I've said you were trash for 4 years. I've never thought you were good. I've seen 2 battles. Now, maybe there's a battle that I need to see that can change my mind, that if everybody, you know what, maybe you need to watch this battle because this is the battle we cook. I'm like, I watched 2 battles. First time I ever heard of you, you battled Scheme and you choked for 3 rounds. You choked 3 rounds in California. 3 rounds you choked. The other battle I seen versus Geechee, I watched Geechee kill you and you still choked. And I'm like, okay, you say some okay shit to me. You're not good to me. Now that you feel you got power, and here's the irony of the situation. I remember when he used to get mad that OD didn't book him on Ahat, because he used to get mad at it. And that's why I sit there and say, that's crazy. When you were on the other side of the situation, you was hurt. But now that you feel that you got power, because I sit here and say all these other niggas that's at the table like KP, crazy part is last week was the first time I talked to KP in almost 2 years. And it's crazy to me. Because I'm like, nigga, for KP to get some type of power, I'm like, damn, bro, you don't vouch for me? You the same nigga that I'll really catch the Greyhound for to go battle certain artists that you will tell me to battle just to help you out. When I battled King Rico, nobody knew who King Rico was. Me and KP talked on the phone, and I took the battle for $100, and it cost me $70 to get out there. I battled that nigga for $100 because KP was my nigga. And it was a, bro, do me a favor. I'm trying to brand this artist, and he need to look. I battled L.I. the Mayor for $100. I'm taking real life, nigga. Literally $100. It cost me $70 to get there. The fool gonna run me 20, 30. So basically, I'm spending money to battle niggas, not to say that they wasn't good, but to battle niggas that I didn't care for, because if I won, nobody cared. But if I lost, it helped their brand. Because nobody know who these rappers was like that. But I was helping to put niggas on, because in my mind, KP was my nigga. Because it was one of those, man, do this for me and I got you. To turn around, you getting some power, bro. I ain't heard from you. And it's not like I'm going to blow you up, but I'm like, damn, my nigga, you got the power to plug a nigga on. Where's you at? Why is all these niggas sitting at the table? You know they don't fuck with me. Yak don't fuck with me. I wouldn't want him to fuck with me. I'm serious about what I'm sitting there and say. That's the difference. Like, I be serious. I have to realize it's a difference of battle rap and real life. And when I first came in Ahat, I didn't know that it was a difference. So when niggas used to talk shit at these events, I was ready to turn up. My nigga Nice right here right now, he'll tell you personally. Like, Crazy Part is Nice right here. He would tell you. I didn't know the difference of it. Like, I would turn up. That's why I really got that label like that. So it's like when niggas had that mind state to think like, oh, he just talking Facebook shit, and I'd be like, nah, I'm serious as fuck. Like, if I fuck around and see you, I'll probably really just punch you out, because that's just my mind state to do some shit like that, because battle rap is battle rap and real life is different. And now that I know the difference of it, it's hard to separate this shit. Like I said, I watched a nigga kick me out because of battle rap purposes. So now in my head, it's like, damn, I can't wait till the next time I see Yak. It just made me want to go to an event just to sock the nigga out. I don't give a fuck where we at. And now I got this paranoid sense of I can't even go to these events by myself no more, because now I'm paranoid. So it's like, all right, now I got to go out here with Vegas niggas. Now I got to tell my niggas to be on P's and Q's. Hey, if I get into it with somebody and somebody grab me, take off. Because now we have to go like that, because I'm like, why is niggas is making that shit like that? You mad because I called your bitch ugly? Is that serious? It's battle rap. Everybody troll. When y'all troll, it's not a problem. But when I do it, it's, oh, my God, how can you say this? Easy, I can say this. Y'all, you let your bitch become important when she was a nobody in Vegas. And the thing is, I know her personally. She used to go to all the Ahat events. That's no baby mama. She was a nobody. She was the girl in his crew and never said nothing. Didn't speak, none of that. Now I see you in a group, you damn near important to the culture. Like, how the fuck did you get important? Oh, your nigga got some power. That's like when you fuck with one of them niggas, oh, my nigga from Blood, so I'm from Blood. It don't work like that. That's why I'm like, it's the difference of these battle rap niggas. I was serious. I just wanted to battle for 1,000. I don't think you can beat me. I'm not just talking just to talk. Like, why would I want to just give you $1,000? So clearly I must think I can beat you. Let's battle for $1,000. I'm very confident that I will beat you for $1,000. He said let's battle in the riot. He didn't want to. I said let's battle in Ahat. Then we both came to a mutual agreement. Hey, let's battle in power and respect. That's in Fresno. I feel comfortable in battling Fresno because I feel nobody will be biased towards you and nobody should be biased towards me. That's a mutual spot that we can battle in. Oh, man, woo. But how do you block me from a group for talking battle rap, though? Because when I see y'all niggas, I watch niggas called Shot Dog or Crackhead. He drink 211s and all this other shit. So why is it okay for y'all to degrade another man? So do y'all block yourselves? Because I watched y'all whole group gang up on somebody. And I'm not the best at the memes. I'm not going to sit there and lie to you. I don't even make my own flyer. So when niggas that's why I say it seems like when niggas always had to, oh, your flyer is this and that. I'm sorry that I don't want to spend I'm going to lie. I don't want to spend $100 on a flyer. Not saying that the people that make these flyers, they're very dope. I don't want to spend $100 on a flyer. I'd rather give that $100 to an artist. I'd rather pay a rapper that $100 or split 50-50 with the two niggas because a lot of these rappers ain't even getting paid. Fuck a flyer that's going to be irrelevant after the event is over. I just want something with the name, the address, and how much it costs to get in. I don't give a fuck what it look like. It could be on a piece of paper because I'd rather pay my artists than worry about having the best looking fucking flyer that's ever out. My priorities is not there. So when niggas sit there, oh, this, that, and the no. Fuck a flyer. Some of y'all should work on your looks. Put your money in your looks. Because a lot of these niggas are bummy. I go to these events and I sit there and say, like, we'll never wear that. That's just my mind state. Am I wrong for sitting there thinking, like, I'd rather look out for a rapper than worry about having the best-looking fucking flyer that was ever out? No, I don't care about that shit. So I don't make my own flyer. I don't know how. I don't make memes. I don't do none of that shit. You're never going to see me digitally put Yak Head on a bottle of Yak. You're never going to see it from me because I don't know how to do it. I'll bag on you in person, and if you feel some type of way, we can always take it to the next level. That's just my mind state thing. That's why I'm sitting there saying I get it that Jacasso come off wrong because all I'm trying to do is speak the truth to the situation. I admit that I can't go with I can't go along and be happy for all y'all if I'm watching my niggas sit here and say they ain't getting the opportunity. If my niggas can't get an opportunity, how the fuck I can be happy for y'all niggas? So when I say niggas don't fuck with Vegas, it's not to sit here and start a war. If I want to start a war, I can sit here and say, I have a beautiful girl that has an offer to go across there. If niggas don't think I can bring URL to the Vegas, they're crazy. I can. I have the opportunities. I network the same way niggas do. And I'm on a platform. That's why I said that was the difference between me and Billy. I realize in life, if you have money, you can fix a lot of situations. And that's why I always try to put myself in a better position where I sit there and say, well, I didn't need motherfuckers. I don't need them niggas to plug me on. If I got to bring URL out here, but then why do I have to bring them out here? To show them that what? That we're really not united? That, oh, you niggas over there running a dictatorship and we got to kiss ass for this and that. So now it puts that motherfucking platform on what? On what? To show that we not united? I'd rather call my nigga Nico like how I hit you up in the inbox, bro. I'd rather do an interview with you than me go with an East Coast nigga and do an interview with him just to shit on the West. That's what it'll look like, right or wrong.
Yeah, I hear you on